For you to avoid the worst retirement mistakes, kailangan maging realistic ka sa future plans mo. And you have to think ahead. Unfortunately, it's so easy to make the wrong financial moves while getting ready for your retirement. I was an OFW and personally, I had bad financial decisions which eventually affected me and my family, which is sobrang hirap. And I don't want you to commit the same mistakes and have regrets na dapat pala ginawa mo na noon pa when you started earning your first income. In this session, I will share with you 5 mistakes na kailangan mong iwasan bago ka mag-retire. First mistake is not having a financial plan. It is very important to plan because nothing happens by accident, and we also need to plan to fix our financial future. Remember that if you fail to plan, you also plan to fail. Retirement for most people is spending less or titigil na sa pagtatrabaho. But how will you fill those extra hours every week na wala ka nang ginagawa? Dapat alam mo yung gusto mong gawin kapag magre-retire ka na, and then consider yung mga priorities mo and how you would like to spend your time when you retire. Kung ano man yung mga gusto mong gawin at mga priorities mo, for sure magbabago pa rin naman yan over time. But there may be some things na dapat ginagawa mo na maaga pa lang bago ka pa mag-retire. Just like if you are in a relationship right now, talk to your partner at pag-usapan nyo kung ano yung gusto nyong gawin kapag magre-retire na kayo. Also, the best time to see a financial advisor is in the years before you retire. Hindi yung nag-retire ka na, saka ka pala maghahanap ng financial advisor mo. Now, whenever you have your own financial plan, make sure that you stick to the plan. And do not allow your emotions and other people to influence your plan. The second mistake is underestimating the cost of retirement. People tend to think they will spend less when they retire. Well, totoo naman na bababa na yung iba mong expenses once na nag-retire ka na. Kagaya ng commuting expenses. Kasi most likely, nasa bahay ka na lang at bihira ka na lang magbiyahe. But we also need to consider that other expenses could increase. You need to think about your day-to-day spending and then consider your other expenses such as health maintenance or obligations such as paying for the care of a family member. With many people enjoying a 20 or even 30-year retirement, the challenge is to make the most of it without running out of money. So handling your money by budgeting is a very important part of retirement. The third mistake that we need to avoid as a retiree is depending on government pension to pay off debt or pay for your medication, which is not even enough to pay all your medical bills. Traditionally kasi, Filipinos think that pensions are the only solution to fund our retirement. At kapag may pension ka, akala mo sapat na yon na financial plan for retirement. But with limits on both the size of pension funds and the contributions you can make, as you plan for your retirement, you should consider that your income may come from a range of sources, like your GSIS or SSS pension. Maswerte ka na kung may pension na ibibigay sa'yo yung private company mo kapag nag-retire ka. Another source can also be your savings or investments or even a rental property. Nakakalungkot lang isipin na karamihan sa mga nagre-retire dito sa Pilipinas, they are using their retirement fund para pangbayad ng mga utang. Why? Maybe because they lived the life that they wanted when they were still young and strong, and at the end, they are in debt. And most of the time, they borrow more money para pangbayad pa ng isang utang. If you are in this kind of situation, you really need to stop. The fourth mistake is the mismanagement of money. Maybe you're still young and strong, and you can still earn kahit milyones pa yan, but if you do not know how to handle your money, save, budget, and get out of debt, at kung magre-retire ka na, yung naipon mo, pangbayad mo na lang pala ng mga utang. Another mismanagement of money is making bad investments. Yung pinagpaguran mo ng 40 years, you invested it, and because you invested it on something na hindi mo naman pala alam gawin, imagine yourself starting a business or investment na hindi mo alam patakbuhin. Hanggang sa may stress ka na at malugi, naubos na yung pera mo na inipon mo, or unfortunately, na-scam ka na pala sa investment na pinasok mo. Another mismanagement of money is when you give too much to your relatives. Please don't get me wrong, okay lang naman magbigay, but as long as you keep something for yourself. Someday it will be hard to depend too much on our relatives because there will also be a time that our relatives will be having a hard time as much as they want to give, but they cannot afford to give. Sobrang hirap nun when you retire at 60 na wala kang naipon para sa sarili mo. Always remember that when we stop earning, we do not stop spending. Now, the fifth and the last mistake is maintaining the lifestyle that you cannot afford. A lot of Filipinos who are earning enough money pero yung lifestyle nila pang mayaman. Maybe because they are thinking bata pa naman sila at kumikita pa sila ng pera, at dahil nasanay na sila sa ganung lifestyle, mahirapan na sila mag-adjust o magbago. Okay lang naman to enjoy kasi syempre pinaghirapan din naman nila yung pera. But you have to save for your future para makapag-enjoy ka pa din pag nag-retire ka na. The bottom line is, no matter where you are right now on your retirement planning journey, you have likely made mistakes along the way. So if you don't have enough savings, try to save more starting today or set aside money to your retirement account. You can also dedicate any raise or bonuses to your emergency fund. To avoid these mistakes, seek advice from a trusted financial advisor to help you stay or get back on track on your retirement financial planning. Again, this is Alvin D, your financial planning coach, and be a smart breadwinner starting today.